Now, this is technically day 11 of my social media sabbatical. I've been fasting for 10 and a half, about to be 11 days. And let's recap. This is photographer Jackson, Steve Jackson of Alien Eyes Photos Media. And this is Alien Eyes Photos Industry Talk. And I've did a 10-day series on my social media sabbatical. So I've been fasting for now, going on 11 days. Cheers, claps. And let's do a quick recap. Now, day one, I talked about detox, and that's a good episode to listen to if you want to get rid of anything that's holding you back in your life, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You know how we cling on things and things cling on to us. We have to get rid of it. We have to detox. We have to declutter. We have to freshen up, cut loose. Now, as I started detoxing, I'm like, okay, what are my habits? This is going to lead me back to this where I have to detox again. So, day two, I checked my habits, and us as creative entrepreneurs, we have to find our flow, find the good habits, and sometimes we have to let some bad habits go or old habits that no longer serve us. And we have to learn new habits. So that's a good episode about habits, giving you that good reminder. Day three, after I detox and cut some bad habits and gain some new habits and reading more, I had to do the work. What is the work that I am not doing in a timely manner or focusing on fully? I'm not doing it to 90 to 100%. I need to get to that 65, 70, 73. No, it's not cutting it. 90 and above. It's a passing grade. Of course, we may slip and do, 84, 85%. That's still decent, but 90 to 100. I want to give this 90 to 100% on anything and everything that I do, no matter if I feel like I feel it now. I made it to Vegas, here at BP Con, and still going hard. But just being around the hotel and the casino area, it's just smoking as we had to go to our rooms. We got lost. Luggage handle broke. It was just chaos. We were really looking for a room. We got 30 minutes checking in. Had to go back other side. They moved us, downgraded our room. It was a lot of stuff. But I'm not used to cigarette smoking, being around it for long periods of time, and it congested me. So that's the reason I sound like this. Even talking about the sound, day four, communicate. Day four, I connect and communicated with many people that I haven't spoke to in months. Some weeks, but months. It was good. It was refreshing, and it was long. I had some good, lengthy conversations. So I got to connect and reconnect and communicate. And that's what I focus on day four and the earlier stages of my social media sabbatical as I took it. Everybody started hitting me up like, oh man, and I'm glad you're doing this. And I know it's a good time to find you or contact you because you're doing this and you can really focus on. So, a lot of people took advantage of my social media sabbatical and, contacting me personally through my phone line. So, yeah. I guess when I take my next social media sabbatical, you really need to talk to me, or you need coaching one-on-one, it's a good time to do that. And day 5, to help build all this out, we had to figure out a method, our SOPs, our systems, what worked for us. So I focus on power of system. The power of systems is crucial. It's critical. It is needed to keep you organized and also for your growth. It will save lots of headaches on the back end. Get your systems together, y'all. Now, day 6, as I'm kind of a little over the halfway mark at that point, thinking about when I get back on social media, I just wanted to send a reminder that be a producer of the content versus a consumer of the content. Be a producer, not a consumer of the content, especially of the content for your industry and what drives the marketing and eyeballs to your business, your brand, your personal brand as a creative entrepreneur. Be a producer of the content, not a consumer. Don't just scroll, and scroll up and down and like and give yourself a limit. Yeah, there's a time for that. Like me, 2 minutes. Cause I got a 5-minute social media limit and I gotta post and do this. So 1 or 2 minutes, I may engage, I may like, but I'm not doing all this up and down scrolling no more. If you don't catch me in the first 10 seconds of scrolling, that's all I have. I'm not going back to my old ways, my old habits. I set a 5-minute limit. And for the week, I think I've only been on social media 20, 20 minutes as I was getting off. And I'm like, well, let me see if I can do 5. So I've limited myself to 5. So when I get back on, I want to limit myself to 5 or less. Maybe get on social media every other day once I get back on. So we shall see. Day 7. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with what you are doing? What is your satisfaction? What keeps you satisfied? How can you be satisfied? What drives you to satisfaction? Day 8. Now, talk about being satisfied. Day 8 was about your perfect digital image or your digital image in general, but perfect digital image, especially for the females, where they want to be beautified and perfect. Oh, I can't do this without makeup, or da da da. And comparing themselves to other females and creators, man to other men, or want to be like that, or have the ladies, or the money, the cars, the house, and women with the bodies and makeup, all the other stuff on both sides, comparing, or even the lifestyle and business and entrepreneurship. Oh, I'm not there, but I want to be like them and their business and how they do things. So I'm gonna market myself how they do it because it's successful for them, but you're not satisfied. So go back one day, day 7, satisfaction. I had my daughter with me, so that was a big one. What keeps you satisfied? How can you be satisfied? But your digital image is not going to always be perfect. Stop comparing yourself. Live your journey, document your journey. Be a producer, not a consumer. See how this all tying together? Because day 9 was about digital awareness. Digital awareness. Whoo! Mm-mm-mm-mm. Digital awareness. That was a big one. I stumbled. I personally stumbled day 9. It was late. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But I brought awareness and also digital awareness and evolution and how to kind of overcome that. As I threw the alley oop from day 9 to day 10 to establish trust. And people love working with people they know, like, and trust. But trust to me is one of the biggest. The second would be love. People may know you, people may not know me, people may get to know me a little bit, but want to know more. But if they don't trust me, they ain't gonna want to know more about me. They ain't gonna love me. So they have to trust me. So we spoke about how to establish trust in day 10, and that was a good one. Maybe my second favorite one. I think habits was maybe my favorite one because it's a good reminder to myself and what habits and new habits that I'm picking up, and am I maintaining my habits? Can I improve on my habits? I can even make what I'm doing even better. So I think habits was my first one day too, out of all of them. But getting it started would be detox day 1. That would be my top 3. I recommend day 2 with habits. Number 2, day 10, establish trust. And number 3 for my top 3 of my social media sabbatical episodes. Day 1, detox. Because you, without the start and getting rid of stuff, a lot of this won't even matter because you would still be stuck in your ways. Day 1 and day 2 is perfect. If you don't listen to nothing else or follow anything else, follow day 1 and day 2. Detox and going over your habits. And follow it up with establish trust. You'll be well on your way to your $1 million day. And I'm trying to get my $1 million day. I'm trying to get $1 million in general. So let's continue this path. I'm on the path to my first 6 figures, and then I'm going for my first million. So help a brother out. This is photographer Jackson, Steve Jackson of Alien Eyez Photos, giving you the recap of my 10-day social media sabbatical. And be sure to check out the book, 10-Day Social Media Sabbatical by Stephen D. Jackson. Yes, I really did the work, y'all, and I documented the process. I've actually included some personal stories, some helpful tips to go along with the episodes. Give you a little more juice and meat for the book. Yeah, take it in, digest it. It's good, it's nourishing as we detox with habits and then we doing the work, connect and communicate. The power of systems produce, not consume. Are you satisfied? What is your satisfaction? Your perfect digital image online, digital awareness, and establish trust. That is day 1 through day 10. And I'm going to give you a little bit more, talking about what I've learned, giving you my results, the back end, the behind the scenes, and a little tidbit on how I'm going to build out the course that pairs with the book. Now, that one's going to be major. Hopefully, I have this down by the end of this year, if not early next year. Got a few projects, client collaborations I'm doing. 2 more conferences here in Vegas at BPCon. As I do this recap of my social media sabbatical. This is day 11, y'all. I am loving it. All right, but I gotta attend to these duties in this conference and drink some more tea. Man, I can't believe this. Golly. But I made it, y'all. 10 days social media sabbatical. Check out my documented process. Check out the whole series, day 1 through day 10 of my social media sabbatical. Take your own social media sabbatical, even if it's one day. Try it out and then try it for a week. I'm used to doing a week twice a year. This time I did 10 days. And yeah, look what I did. I made progress. I was more productive, focused, and I loved it. I enjoyed my time away from social media. But I'll be back probably tonight. I'll be getting on tonight. So yeah, this is day 11. The recap, my social media fast. Again, this is photographer Jackson, Steve Jackson of Alien Eyes Photos Media. And this is another episode of Alien Eyes Photos Industry Talk. And I am your go-to event photographer. So if you want an event, book me for an event or a conference or workshop. Or if you're a creative entrepreneur starting off, you want to book me as a coach. And that's have some ideation sessions and build your strategy for both booking me as a photographer or for video production or a coach. One of the three or even more. I do a lot, but those are my 3 pillars. You can visit alieneyesphotos.com. Again, that's alien eyes with a Z, photos with a S. Alieneyesphotos.com. And that's eyes like your eyeballs. And then you can also follow me as I'll be on tonight. Have it back on at Alien Eyes Photos. That's Alien Eyes Photos. Again, that's Alien Eyes with a Z, Photos with a S on all social media. And again, this is Alien Eyes Photos Industry Talk. This has been a great one. 10 days of social media fasting. This is my social media sabbatical, y'all. We did it. We made it. Another one in the books. Peace.